Right, good morning team. Just allow me to just change the angle of our viewing. Make sure we've got everything sorted. Not too bad so far. Right, I think we just need to shuffle. Just going to shuffle. Right, there we go. Let's rock and roll. Hey. Right, g'day team. G'day team. Hope you're all well. Today we are just going back to some basics. We're just going to focus on technique today and knock out 40 minutes. Okay, very simple, very easy. There's a little bit of sort of pyramid work, ladder stuff up and down. I might just have to, I'll just give my, give the screen a little bit of a pull back. I think we're a little bit close. Let's come back there a little bit. There you go, pal. That's better. So just going to go back to just focus on technique, just talk through all the bits and pieces, really work on this front end relaxation, coming into the front, feeling the compression, really using our body compression and the feet, everything as we come forward to just help us basically put on the brakes naturally, okay, at the front, and then just be ready to push away. Okay, that change of direction around the front, very, very crucial in keeping our machine sort of just ticking over. Okay, if we, because we're using a machine, right? The basics of us trying to be as good as the machine or beat the machine or whatever you want to call it, is us not letting the flywheel slow down. Okay, it's just that's it. Okay, so if we can be really efficient coming into the front and we can just pick that machine up really smoothly, okay, we don't need to hit the front, remembering that we start creating the flywheel speed, and then as soon as our bodies and our legs are working together in unison through the middle of that stroke, that's where we create the force of the flywheel. Okay, it's not right from the front. Okay, we need that connection around the front, but we need to come in, we need to pick it through, and we need to send it through that middle of the stroke. Okay, that's where we're going to get it. So the smoother we are, the less tension we have in that very first part, the more hang we get using our bodies, using the long arms to be able to create that smooth, long stroke through the middle is where we're going to get our speed. Okay, so today we're going to have plenty of time to work on that. My pen is just dying on me a little bit. Okay, so it might be just having a look, might be a little bit fuzzy for you guys there to have a look. But it's 4 10-minute pieces. We're only having 45 seconds rest in between. We don't need a lot. Okay, we're going to do the first one, 5-minute changes, 20 and 22. The second one, we're going to do 3 minutes at 20, 2 minutes at 22, then back to 3 minutes at 20, and then 3 minutes at 22. Okay, it's just going to allow us to feel a bit more speed, and then as we come back down, coming back down makes and forces you to feel what's happening on the stroke. Okay, 22, we get a bit more freedom. Okay, but as we come into the front, we've got to bring it back down to that 20 and not make it feel heavy. We've got to just have a little bit more control as we come forward. Okay, and we'll do that. The third one, just 2-minute changes. We're just doing a pyramid there, 20, 22, 24, 22, 20. Okay, same thing. Allowing a bit more freedom, so we're getting good speed at each one. As we come back down, having control, okay, and control is probably the most optimal word to use for this, okay, where we've got the speed going on the flywheel, and the idea is to just come in. So the idea about going down on the other side of like rating is to not automatically drop the split like that, okay? If we can hold that split for a little bit and just feel the control, if it takes 10, 15 seconds, 20 seconds, half a minute, okay, that's the idea. We're not going to be able to probably manage to hold the speed for that time, but we just want to be able to feel, okay, yeah, we've just dropped the rating, but can I just try and maintain the speed for as long as I possibly can without overworking it? Okay, and that's the idea with pyramids and ladders and stuff like that, is to try and hold it out. If you were on a water, we do rating stuff and bits and pieces, and the coach is barking at you, don't let it slow down, blah, blah, blah. Okay, it's going to slow down. I'm not going to lie. Okay, I'm not going to be that guy. Okay, it's going to slow down, but it's about you feeling that rhythm and saying, well, actually, I'm maintaining this speed quite nicely, and then it will slowly over time go back to what you were doing previously. Okay, and then the last one, 4, 3, 2, 1, 20, 22, 24, 26. Okay, so we just free it up for the last 3 minutes. That's it. Okay, so today, just really good focus on technique. I'm just going to talk technique. Okay, while we pump out 40 minutes, not a lot of break in between. I know last week's session when we were talking about the rating and bits and pieces, it did get over time a little bit. And we were trying stuff. Okay, it was an educational piece. But today is back to some work, 40 minutes, boom, Bob's your uncle. Okay, that's as simple as it's going to go. Hi to everyone. Oh, thanks. Yeah, I did get a haircut. It's got a bit of party going on in the back too, actually, Michael. So let's get ready to rock and roll. Jump on, as we always do. Get ready to warm up. We just need to do that same old couple of minutes, loosen the body out, okay, and then we're going to get into it. Simple and easy. Here we go. Right, coffee's going. And if it gets really noisy, I don't think it will. We are in the middle of a bit of a storm. So she is raining cats and dogs outside. And it's great because my garden did need a good watering. I'm not going to lie. We've had a great summer here in New Zealand. Hopefully this is not the end because it's only February. Okay, so same old. However you like to warm up, 2 or 3 minutes. Just getting everything moving. Relaxed movements. Okay, relaxed but consistent. Continuous motion. Slowly building the stroke. Working right out to that length. Okay, that compression. Just feel as we come in, that natural flex in the ankles, in the calves. Takes us right forward. Feeling that handle. Okay, remember, in the fingers. Okay, good. Just get that roll on. Patience. This is good. Really nice. Okay, so once you start to feel a little bit warmer, blood starts running through the body. We can just start pressing on a little bit more. Okay, starting to feel the smooth rhythm around the turn, not where we have to feel hard at the catch. Okay, feeling that increase in speed through there. Okay,
We want to pick up that flywheel, and then as we push through the stroke, feel that acceleration of the handle. We can hear the machine, okay? That's the sound, the feeling that we want, okay? The relaxation, long arms. Nice. Okay. I'm really starting to get this metronomic rhythm where we're just flowing, same speed, every stroke. Feel that rhythm. Okay, a couple more. Boom. Done. Okay, simple as that. So, as I said before, when we come into the catch, we don't want to make it feel like that there is where all our speed comes from. Okay, it's not right there at the front. Okay, we're picking the flywheel around here, but then as we're pushing and through there, through the whole stroke is where we get our speed. Okay. I know we need to get a connection here, okay, but we will completely destroy ourselves. And it's one of the most common things that everybody thinks they've got to make them the flywheel spin fast from there, okay? And that's why this happens. This is why that happens, okay? But the force curve of the machine, the peak of it is through here when this part of our body, these big meat hooks are all coming back this way, okay? So we get it rolling and we do that through the middle, okay? So we pick it up through the middle, okay? So today, we want to focus this pickup and the connection, yes, compression, but through that part, okay? So we're just, as I said today, we're just really going to work on it together, just really get the feeling that right through the stroke is where it's all created, okay? We pick and we sit back. We feel the leg pressure, we hang off it, and we just sit back through the middle of the stroke, okay? We'll break it down as we always do, but today, just in this time that we're going to have, the 40 minutes, let's really just work on that together, okay? Right, let's rock and roll. You guys know the drill. Select workout, new workout, intervals time. Okay, let's take that top one up to 10 minutes. Okay, and the rest time, yeah, we're going to do 45. Okay, I was thinking about a minute, but hey, I think we'll just keep it going. We're not doing a huge amount of, it's not like overly stressful. Okay, and I think it'll just really help, like as it does fitness work. We don't need a huge break, just enough time to refocus the brain, have a quick drink, wipe off a bit of sweat, boom, back into it. Okay, so ready to rock and roll? Okay, pressing our checkbox, lock and load. Hopefully you guys are ready. Give you 10 seconds, 10 more seconds. Okay, here we go. So the first one, 5 minutes at 20, 5 minutes at 22. Here we go, sitting ready. Are you ready? Row. Okay, just starting. Boy, rolling into it, okay? Finding our rhythm, not worried about our speed in this first part, okay? We're just getting the shape of our stroke, which is our movements. We're feeling that relaxation around the finish. Handles being led away by the chain. We're going to ride this forward. Okay, that's good. And now we can start to feel that pressure we're trying to create. Okay? Always making it feel as continuous as possible. Okay? Trying to avoid any stop, start motion. What the pendulum feeling's like, okay? There's that momentary patience at each point with the change in direction, but we're not stopping to have a holiday. Okay? So feeling this chain drawing us forward, and just now for a quick second, just feel the body compressing with the travel. Okay, that's all we can do. That's it. That's our length. That's the compression. Okay? And as long as we're nice and steady in our core, we're looking to, as we travel forward, get the shoulders in front of the hips. Okay? We don't want to be sitting back like this too much. And I mean, work on it to your ability. Okay? If you're not super flexible, that's fine. But in the scheme of things, we want to be able to have the body travel in an arc on the drive, because that's where we get our speed. So we compress coming forward. We feel that connection smoothly with nice long arms. We've got the weight distribution and the hang underneath that armpit, down into the lats. Okay? And then we feel that pressure against the footboard right through the drive. This is nice. Okay? Consistent, continuous. Feeling every stroke. Work on it. Okay, the thing with rowing, the reason why I like to work a lot of intervals is that after every stroke, evaluate. Okay, didn't get that one quite well. Okay, that one was better. Okay, roll into the front. Do the push. Okay, we're always thinking about how did that one go? How do I make it better? That's why it can get very mentally draining. Interval work's great for that. Okay, ready to change up, free it up. Now, it's remembering that all the parts of the stroke. Just slightly increasing speed. Okay, just like that. Move nice and easy. Brush the body. Feel that core around the finish. We engage it. We're engaging it right through the stroke, but there's obviously a point where we're holding the body in position. Okay, we'll allow the hands to come without us losing core strength and doing this or that. Okay. But at the same time, use the foot straps. Okay? Yes, you will feel it against your toes. That's good. Okay, and then we just feel ourselves going back with the handle. Okay, the handle leads us forward. Starts the setup. This is good. Good rhythm. It's continuous. So let's hang. Okay. On the drive, remember that we have one go at pushing and swinging. Okay. If we get the timing right, it should feel one smoothness, not push and then having another go. One smooth drive. Okay, focus that seat again. It's compression into the front. The natural braking coming into that catch. Okay, if we've mechanically got to force ourselves to stop, okay, maybe we're racing too fast on the way forward. Ankles, calves, seat, holding that body, nice position. Okay. Remembering that from the back, we start the setup process and it's pretty much finished just before the catch. Okay? We don't have to be 100% set from here. Okay? Too mechanical. We want to be close to being set up, okay, with the right motion. But as we come forward, we finish that last 5 to 10% of what we need. Okay? We don't want to be not set and doing this like that. Okay, but I'm not here and set in that position straight away. I'm comfortable, bit of suppleness in my movement. I'm ready for that front. Okay? Nice. Okay, so really good first set. So we'll just keep focused on those same things that we were doing there. Okay, this is the same sort of stuff. Keep focusing on this front, rolling in, and just hang away. Feel that round the front movement like that. Okay, just come in, hang, and then through the middle is where we've got long arms. It's all connected down through the body. Comes with us, okay? Here we go. 3 minutes. Now, 20. So, in this first bit, just finding our rhythm. They don't necessarily need to be focused on speed as such. This is good. Breathe into it. Focus those movements. The hang. Remember this chain. We want it to be nice and flat. Doesn't need to be doing a lot of this. The machine wants to take it back in straight. And for us, it's a good sign and tool that if you're getting a lot of bounce in the chain, a lot of times it can mean too much hit at the back, or we're moving the hands up and down. Right on that plane. And if it's on that plane, it means that we can work our bodies, focus on our setup from that. Okay, so if we're looking at getting our hands away and we see it drop down, okay, means that we could probably think about being a little bit flatter with these hands moving away. Okay, it goes down, tends to draw the shoulders and the body down with it. And even out of the catch, if we watch it just in the housing right here, if it makes a bit of upward movement around the catch, maybe that means that we're bringing the shoulders in. Okay, so there's tools on here to look at. Which can really help just identify little things in your head without being obviously in front of a mirror or recording the session. Okay, freeing it up. 22. Now. So remembering, everything just moves quicker. Because we're moving quicker, speed comes with it. Okay, really good. Feel the hang. Feel the push. This is really good. Patience. Feel that rhythm. Rolling with the machine. Feel the feet. Feel the straps. The transfer of weight as we come forward. Nice. There it is. Okay, this is smooth. Smooth pickup. Don't have to hit the front. Just got to pick up that gear. Pick up the flywheel. And then increase it through the middle. Okay, down 2. Now, remember, just feel the time forward. Patience. Okay, flywheel still moving. And seeing how long it takes for us to slow down to the flywheel speed. Okay? What happens when we decrease rating? Flywheel's still moving, so we are the only ones that are slowing it down. Okay, getting that understanding is how we maintain speeds, increase speeds, because it's about our movements, about our rhythm that can dictate the speed. Okay, focus this rhythm around the back for a minute. Hands brush the body. Hands getting drawn back with the resistance of the chain. Have that nice little bit of relaxation in the knees, suppleness, to be easy with the movement forward and not jerky. Okay, see the difference? That there, too jerky. That there, smooth. That's what we're after. Smooth movements is how we lessen impact on our joints. Okay, and by being smooth with this rhythm around the front, okay, it's how we avoid back injuries. If we get here and we go, I've got to be off the catch, really, really hard on the back. Okay, when we move with the speed, come through the middle with legs and body, we take that away. Okay, so we want it to be smooth. Right, up 2. Now, moving things quicker. Remembering too, we don't have to hit 22 after 1 or 2 strokes. Okay, build it up. Okay, now we've got this extra speed that we're seeing on the screen, and all we're doing is moving everything a little bit more free, a little bit faster. Okay, so we just relax into that. This is good. Okay, good. Last minute here. Really nice. Good rhythm, relaxation. No tension in the shoulders. Hang under these armpits. Down into the lats. Nice. Really good. A really good rhythm for this set. Breathe. Okay, really good. So, really good one. Have a quick drink if you need it. Okay, but keep that focus, especially for this next one, on what we were doing there with the change up. So when we go up in rate, everything just moves quicker. Just that 5%, that's it. Okay, we don't have to try and make the numbers go quicker. They're gonna come for us. So we don't have to come in and go, right, rah, make a change. It's gonna happen because we're moving with the machine. Here we go. Now, so just 2-minute changes. Okay, breathe into it here. This is a really good aerobic session today. We're just moving with the machine here now, getting back into our rhythm, back into our flow. Really working on the parts of the stroke that you feel like you need to work on, okay? Is it the front? Is it through the drive? Is it the setup around the back? Is it all of the above? Okay, just spending that time every stroke. If we're working on the front here, we are coming off the back, we're feeling the feet, and rolling in, and then we're feeling how we're connecting. Where do I feel it? Do I feel it up in here? Do I feel it in my arms? Do I feel it in my hands? Or do I feel like there's a hang through the arms, connection through the body, and then through the middle of the stroke, now I feel the handle really accelerate towards me. Okay? Keep working on that. Okay, as we go up, let's focus these hands around the finish. Up 2, now. How's the finish? Am I ramming it into the chest? Or is the handle coming to me with the body? My hands are hanging on. And then I feel the flow. Okay? This is good. Okay, so now we've got our front. We're working on that pickup. We're feeling the push through the middle. We've got the hands coming to us around the finish. So there's our drive phase. Now let's just focus a little bit on this recovery. Remember that the recovery, we shouldn't be working in any way. It should be our rest period. Okay? So how do we do that? We feel chain draw us away. Feel the body getting drawn forward. Feel the knees come up, and then we roll back with the speed. Up 2 now. So now let's put that all together at this 24, because now the drive part is a lot quicker, which means our recovery has to match. Okay? We just move with it. Okay, this is nice. This is patient. Remember, we're not trying to pick it up from real heavy speed at the front. However, the speed of the flywheel is, so we've just got to move with that. We want to get better numbers over a few strokes. Look to try and add a couple of bit more percent through the drive. Not right from the front. Got to happen over the whole stroke. Okay, so this is good. Continuous motion. Natural long length. Find this metronomic rhythm. Okay. Down 2. Now, I'll just let it come down naturally. Over 5 strokes. Over 10 strokes. I don't care. An appreciation for how the movement is slowing down. But over that period, the flywheel slows down, okay? We don't want the flywheel to slow straight away. It is going to slow. Okay, but now we just focus back in on this rhythm, relaxation, feel the hang. Natural movements, okay? Trying to maintain as a consistent rhythm and speed as we can, stroke after stroke. You don't quite get it. Don't just automatically think, shit, I've got to push harder this one. Down 2, now. Rowing is about a trend. Okay? Speed equals distance over time. Okay? So our distance, if we're looking for distance, is time and speed. Okay, so there's no point in jumping from 210s to 215s and up and down. Try and be consistent. 212, 213, it's going to give you the same average. Okay, just an example. So trying to be as smooth and consistent as we can, as patient with our movements, trying to stay out of any tension. Roll into the front. Good. That's it. Okay, patient. Trying to stay relaxed. Good. Good motion. Really good. Couple more. Okay. There you go. Right. Don't stop. Breathe into it. So, been really good so far. We've had that good ability to go up in rate and then hold the flywheel coming down. Okay. It's really good to understand and learn about that control of how we affect the flywheel. You know, we slow it down, numbers slow down. We try and stay with it, the numbers gradually come down. Okay, so this last one, bulk of it at that 20 and 22, 4, 3, 2, 1 now. So 4 minutes at 20, 3 minutes at 22, 2 minutes at 24. Last minute, we're just going to free it up. Okay, so here we go. Let's just start off here. Spend this first minute working into our rhythm again. Okay? If we can get there quicker, that's great. Okay? But it takes a bit of time. Get the flywheel up and moving. We can do it in 2 or 3 strokes if we really rip at it. But if we move with the machine, okay, we'll probably find we're around our numbers now. Okay, now we sit back into this and feel the effect that we have on this flywheel with the technique that we can do as individuals. Okay? Smoothness, which is both around here, around the front. Okay, feel the pressure against the footboard with both feet on the drive. Remember, the legs are initiating, but the legs are driving the body through the middle. Nice long arms. Feel the hang. Armpits. This is good. This is smooth. Trying to have a feel. Shut your eyes. See if you can feel that one smooth motion through the drive. Good. Smooth around the front. Doesn't need to be jerky. Almost feel like you're pushing away from the handles. Right there. That relationship between the handle and the seat, really important. From here on the recovery and then on the drive. Okay, if we feel the seat move quicker than the handle, not quite connected. Handle coming back quicker than the seat, probably just a bit too much body. Notice things smooth. Just remember, as we change up, just keep adding to the speed. Here we go now. Okay, everything from the handles to the recovery to the drive. 5%. That's it. Okay, and that's it. Just like that, we're smoother. The flywheel's increased, as we can see, there's a number on the screen. Now we just protect that speed. And by protecting, I mean just continuing. The only way our numbers get slower is if we let the flywheel slow down. So if we keep moving with the speed that we created, we'll maintain our numbers on screen. Okay? Breathe into it. Don't clench your teeth. Trying to stay loose. Shake out the shoulders. Trying to be as relaxed as we can. We're working hard. Don't get me wrong. It's sweaty. But we're just trying to really create this emotion. Relaxation. The speed. This is good. Okay? So remembering for the last couple of change-ups, it's moving that 5 to 10% quicker. That's it. Here we go. Up 2. Now. Okay, and relax into it. Keep the hands moving around the back. One of the best places to focus on keeping rate. We get stuck here. We stop this pendulum with the core and the body getting back out over onto the feet. Okay, rhythm around the turn. Okay, and this is nice. Breathe into the speed, into the rate. Smooth around the front. Pick up the flywheel. Good. This is nice. Good rhythm. Okay? And that's all we're trying to do is maintain this rhythm as easily as possible. Done a lot of work prior. A little bit more focus. Okay, up two. Now. Take those few strokes. Increase the speed of the flywheel. Okay, there it is. Now, maintain. Tap it along. Not be heavy. Move with the body. Stay loose. Relaxed. Feel the strokes in the middle. Really good work, team. Last couple. There it is. Okay. Don't stop. Right out. Suck it in. She is one humid day today. Crikey. Okay. So, great work, team. Okay. Really good group of sets there where it just really allowed us today to focus on our technique as individuals, okay? Just reset your monitor, press the menu, save it into your memory, okay? We'll just spend a couple of minutes warming down. Maybe you can spend the next minute doing bugger all. Do a little bit of active recovery after that, okay? So, great work and focus on just, today was about just really working our rhythm, our technique, our flow, just keeping on getting that understanding of our flywheel, the movements and how we as people affect that speed, okay? As soon as we understand that, we know where we can go, okay? We know if we're doing one part of the stroke wrong, and I shouldn't say wrong, I should say there's parts of the stroke we can do better, then that's where we can find that extra speed, okay? That's where we find we need to focus on, okay? Whether it's coming in here and feeling that rhythm around here, the smoothness and the change, rather than getting there, stopping, and then making it feel heavy off the catch, okay? Maybe it's how we're finishing here, okay? We're doing this a bit too much, or maybe it's we're coming here and then we're doing that and setting up, coming forward. Okay, there's all these little bits and pieces which once we start to iron them out as much as we can, okay, and that's all I'm going to say, as much as we can, because we all have different variations, we all have different parts of the stroke that we can't do into that position. Okay, if you're very stiff in the back, you're not going to be able to really get a good length and curve through that spine here. Okay, you're going to probably be a little bit more upright. That's fine. Okay, but it's then getting that timing of the drive to the swing through here, which is creating our speed, which is creating the force to turn that flywheel. Okay, so knowing the parts of the stroke that we need to work on as individuals is really the first step in knowing where we can improve. How can I get better? How can I make this more manageable or slightly more comfortable? Okay, because I want to be better than myself. I want to be a faster 1K, a faster 5K, faster 2K, who cares, whatever. Okay, it starts by having an understanding of where you can find those seconds. Because at the end of the day, we're after seconds, we're after meters. Okay, we're not after minutes, we're after seconds, we're after meters. And that's the whole key behind it, is that trying to find that extra second, that extra split. Okay, it means that over a K, it doesn't take you 4 minutes. Now you're doing it in 3 minutes 58. Okay, that's the whole scheme of things. It's finding where can I make that small improvement, which over time is going to make me faster. Okay, so today is just getting that real understanding about how can I find an easier way to make the machine move? How can in my head I feel a better way of picking up the front of the stroke and actually being able to manage that over time so that it's a lot easier, okay? So hopefully we've got a lot out of that by just working on different parts, feeling different things, feeling those change up in rates, and then coming back down on the other side, okay? Because those type of exercises are really good for that type of understanding, okay? Being able to give you a picture of, actually, when I first did that first change down here, it was pretty bad, you know, because I sort of just slowed it down. I did too much stop at the finish. Okay, but then over time, I started feeling like, yeah, actually, my rate doesn't need to go from 22 to 20 in one stroke. It can take 4 or 5 strokes, maybe 10 strokes if it's, you know, that's fine. But it's getting that understanding of how things are moving, how we slow it down, how we speed it up. And it's hard on the machine to go straight from one thing to another just like that. Okay, it takes a lot of energy. But if we use that flywheel weight and that speed and that momentum that it's traveling, and we just pick it up a little bit quicker that one, a little bit quicker that one, and again, and again, and again. Now we've got that moving where we want it to be, but it's taken a little bit of time, okay? And then when it's there, it's about protecting that speed, not letting it slow down, because when we let it slow down, numbers get slower, etc., etc. Okay, so quick drink. Really good session. See if there's any feedback. Okay. Robro needed that after a couple of weeks off. Good man. That's what we want to hear. You know, if there is any questions about what we did today that you didn't quite understand, throw them in the chat. We can address them here. But I think I covered most of the stuff off on that. It was a really good session to just be able to work on the little things, okay, that make the whole stroke a better place. Because at the end of the day, when you're sitting on the machine, this thing is about continuation and just keeping things moving in our capacity as humans, okay? Because if we let it slow down, if we lose our form slightly, it slows down. And then the numbers aren't as good. And we're creatures of habit where we want to see something good or something that we know is good. And when it slows down, we feel negative about it, okay? And in our heads, we go, shit, I'm not rowing very well. I'm not doing something properly. And it can just be the small things that we need to focus on. And there's a whole lot of other complexities as well, like is it the end of the week? Am I tired? What did I do yesterday? Did I sleep very well last night? You know, there's a whole lot of different stuff that adds to the equation of trying to be good, trying to hold our speed, okay, and that type of thing. So today was just really good to really knuckle down the game and just refocus on a few things that we need to iron out, okay? And so go away from here, and when you're on the machine, just keep working on the key points of the machine, okay? And when I say key points, it's the same shit I talk about all the time, because that is literally where we get our speed, okay? And it's that smoothness around the front, that there, okay? It's not coming and stopping and then feeling weight as we come back. It's just this roll in, roll out, okay? Feeling the relationship between here and here, that push there, okay? And if we do that, once that starts coming in here, yeah, handle's going to start coming back through this part with the body, okay? But if the handle comes back here too early, it means we've done that, okay? And then if we do that, and the seat moves out from the handle, it means we're not quite connected where we need to be through the body, okay? So that's one, okay, that whole movement there. The other one is all of the stuff that happens around the finish. So we don't need to be doing that jerkiness, okay? I can be set here in just about the position. I'm not back here like I was at the finish and coming forward, okay? But I'm getting my hands away, getting my body to start being in a position, my legs are soft, so that I'm in position here, okay? That's one of the other things that I know as basics, and when we start rowing, we want to be able to get this movement here so that we learn how to do the motions of the stroke. But as we get better and we want to smooth everything out, we can't have jerky or stiff movements in our stroke, because it's just not beneficial for the overall motion of the stroke, okay? And so this is why we need to lead away, and we just need to be smooth here, like this, okay? We can't be jerky, can't have stiff knees that are like lifting up, that type of thing, or else it's just going to like, it's just going to hinder things that are going to happen in the smoothness around the front. Remembering that the rowing stroke needs to be as smooth and continuous as it possibly can. Debbie, thanks, Eric. I was a bit out as didn't get the interval set in time in the start. That's all right. We'll know for next time. Yep, that's okay. Hopefully I communicated the times easy enough, and you're able to do that. Jonathan, thank you. Marcus, Edward, Claudia, Chris, everybody for joining. Thanks a lot, team. Okay. Next week, we'll chuck something on the Sensei Facebook page, and we'll just ask whether you've got any requests, anything you want to like sort of touch on. Maybe we need some more high rating stuff. I'm not sure. Maybe it's something else completely different. Maybe it's some resistance work on the machine. But, you know, I think we need to just start addressing different things with different people, finding out how you can work on different parts of the stroke easier. And that's what we're here for. Okay, so thanks for tuning in, team. Really good day. I hope you guys have a good week and the rest of your weekend. Remember, social distance, wear a mask, go get vaccinated or your booster, had everything. Look after yourselves, stay safe, and thank you very much from me and the Sensei team for tuning in, and we will see you guys here at the later time in a couple of hours time from now next week. Okay, all the best. See you guys later. Peace out.